Yo, Meg Thee Stallion and Drake? I mean, they're involved in yet another drama because she dragged Drake for FILTH for running his mouth about her personal business. Drake had something to say about Megan and Tory Lanez court case, and Megan clapped back at him so hard, and y'all are not gonna believe this. And it's all types of embarrassment for Drake. But speaking of dragging, our girl Rihanna also got dragged for including Johnny Depp in her upcoming Savage by Fenty show, and people are threatening to cancel Rihanna of all people. So does this mean that Rihanna is going to drop Johnny to save her show, or are we gonna see Johnny walking the runway wearing some lingerie? So I'm not sure if you guys know about it yet, but a feud between Meg Thee Stallion and Drake is not something that I thought we'd see anytime soon or even ever, but here we are. So Meg Thee Stallion dragged Drake for FILTH, and honestly I don't blame her because I think he kinda deserved it. So it all started when Drake dropped his song Circo Loco featuring 21 Savage, and he dissed Megan in the song. He said, "This bitch lie about getting shots, but she's still a stallion. She don't even get the joke, but she's still smiling. So they say she graduated, she ain't learned enough. Play your album track 1K, I heard enough." What? It's clear as day that he was referring to Megan and her situation with Tory Lanez. And it's just so random because Drake and Megan don't have beef or bad blood between them till now. I mean, sure, they weren't besties or anything like that, but it's still kind of weird for Drake to just call her out like that on a diss track. But we can trust Megan to call him out because we know that Megan don't play when it comes to people trying to drag her. She threw some shade right back at Drake saying, "I know I'm very popular, but y'all gotta stop attaching weak conspiracy theories and bars to my name. Nears nor hoes ever address me or at me with facts or receipts. I am Clout B, keep sucking my pee. She also said, "Stop using my shooting for clout, lame men. Since when is it cool to joke about women getting shot? You men, especially rap men, are lame. Ready to boycott about shoes and clothes, but dog pile on a black woman when she say one of y'all homeboys abused her." She continued, "And when the effing facts come out, remember all y'all favorite rappers that stood behind a man that shot a female. People attack me, y'all go up for it. I defend myself, now I'm doing too much. Every time it never ends, and this did not happen until I came out and said I got shot. Y'all don't mess with me. Okay, cool, F it, bye." I totally get why Megan is mad because it is weird of Drake to shade her like that when he's not even friends with Tory like that. He's not even involved in the case, so I don't think it's right of him to stick his nose where it does not belong. It's just not your business, Drake. People left comments like, "Crazy because Drake literally dropped out of college and dare speak on a woman who completed college while building her career and after losing her mom? Megan is one woman I will defend to the ends of the earth because what has she done to deserve such mistreatment? F Drake." Megan bothers nobody, and people go out of their way to shade, diss, and insult her while also gaslighting her about the trauma she experienced. Drake is one of the biggest artists in the world right now and has used his platform to mock and discredit a black woman. And this other person spoke my thoughts saying, "Why is Drake of all people taking a shot at Meg Thee Stallion? Like, I have never even seen them in the same room before. That's so effing random and petty." Now, I'm not gonna talk about how bad I think this album art is because listen, it's a hot mess, but I do want to talk about something I find interesting about this Megan case. Now, y'all know that I like to lay out all the facts, and that's just what I'm going to do. I'ma say that it is wrong of Drake to speak on Megan in the matter, especially because of how sensitive the case is, but I also have to wonder if it's because of a tape that is allegedly making its way around Hollywood. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, Joe Budden revealed on an episode of his podcast that there's a video going around amongst the celebs that shows that Tory did not shoot Megan and that she's lying about it.
Some people in the industry say they seen the tape. I'm not one of them people, but you know it's a tape.
If there is a tape,
there has to be.
No, there is a tape. Don't even say if.
We're gonna say
if we see
just
a
to be
tape
on the safe side. If there is a tape, and let's just say, because I don't know,
the cops seen the tape.
This guy's innocent from shooting you. If For you to drag him like that for 2 years, my nigga, and make him lose income, potentially go to jail, etc., 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 that is disgusting.
Agreed.
Listen, I'm not saying that Joe is lying or that he's saying the truth because I haven't seen the tape. But if he's saying that there is some truth out really on this tape, then it's possible that Drake did see the said tape and that's why he's dissing Megan like that. But remember, this is all based on speculation and we don't even know if Joe Budden was telling the truth. But I just need to lay out all the facts for you guys so you know exactly what's going on. You're welcome. But Drake is not the only one who is getting cooked on social media because our girl Rihanna is also getting cooked on social media because she has decided to help Johnny Depp and people are not here for it. Now, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, it was reported that Rihanna hired Johnny Depp to appear in her upcoming Savage by Fenty show that's going to air on Amazon Prime on November 9th. Now, everybody knows that Savage by Fenty show is usually a very big deal because Riri pretty much has every top celebrity and model walk in the show. Well, every model except Kendall Jenner because we know that Riri don't mess with Kenny. But the thing is, she has never had a male celeb on the show. So Johnny is going to be the first male celeb in the show. And a lot of people are not here for it because of Johnny's situation with his ex-wife Amber Heard and the DV accusations. Johnny won the case against Amber, but there are some people who are still convinced that he really is guilty, so they don't think that Riri should be working with him. Rihanna having Johnny on the show is pretty much her publicly showing support for him, and well, a lot of people are slamming her for it, with people saying stuff like, Rihanna giving Johnny Depp clout is actually a really good example of why it means nothing when someone says, as a victim of DV, I support JD. Like, sorry that you went through that. However, it is still very not okay to support abusers. Rihanna is a billionaire, so that's strike one. 1 minute she's not performing at the Super Bowl in solidarity with Colin Kaepernick, and the next minute she's announcing she is for some reason. She invited Johnny Depp to be a part of her show. Morals where? And Rihanna can't be serious. With all these beautiful and unproblematic men in Hollywood, and Johnny Depp is the one that appeals to you the most? But then there are also people who are praising Rihanna, like this person that said, if you think about it, Rihanna, a DV survivor standing up for Johnny Depp, another DV survivor, is absolutely heartwarming and beautiful. More power to survivors around the world. Okay, wait, first off, I thought we was all happy when Johnny won the lawsuit and everybody was on his side talking about how Amber Heard was the villain, how she lied on Johnny and all of that. Y'all all showed support for Johnny and said he was the best thing since sliced bread and blah blah blah, but now it's bad for Rihanna to work with him? Now don't get me wrong, I know that Johnny is still a controversial figure, and even though Amber lost the case, he is no saint either. But look up the text he sent about Amber to Paul Bettany. Not gonna show them here because they're not for YouTube, but anyways, ever since he won the case, he's been pretty popular on social media. He's gained thousands of followers on Instagram, and people have petitioned for him to return to Fantastic Beasts franchise, as well as the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, so I think it's weird that Riri is getting slammed for working with him. But at the end of the day, we all know Rihanna, and we know that she is going to do exactly what she wants to do no matter what people say or do. So if she really hired Johnny to be on her show, y'all better get ready to see him on the show because there ain't no going back from there. But anywho, while we wait for Savage by Fenty's show and see if she's gonna have Johnny strutting in some lingerie, y'all better check out this other cool video. Yeah, the idea of Johnny in lingerie is messing with my brain a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna like it or if I'm not, but I know one thing, it ain't as crazy as this next video is.